How y'all doing? How y'all doing? And we are back. Got to be more careful, boy. I tell you, bang bang boogie. Yeah, yo. You know what I'm saying? Been a little minute. Had to regroup, get some things back going. Man, had some things going on in the family, death in the family, all kind of different things. So, but we are back. Um, so anyway, it's been very interesting. When I left, man, it's been like a week and a half since we went live, but we gonna make sure I don't do that anymore. But anyway, it's been a hot little minute. Um, we've seen what's been going on the basketball landscape, football landscape. But today, what I'm saying, y'all already see what we're gonna be talking about. Magic Johnson. What did Magic Johnson say? Magic Johnson said the Lakers should run it back again with AD, Russ, and LeBron. But let me start the show, man. You know what I mean? I messed up. Anyway, let's go back. Right there, sit in politics. Y'all go over there and holler at them boys. Always give them love, show them love on the live. We do a thing weekly with them. We're going to continue that. Y'all already know the music. Show is sponsored by D-Mize Music. New music on all streaming platforms. We're going to get some more of that music on here pretty soon. Man, I feel good, feel great. Feels good to be back. But now, I've been talking about it for a little bit. And this is where y'all can find me over at YouTube. Gates Open Media. We changed it up a little bit, made it a little bit more simple. I got a little feedback on that, so we made it a lot more simple for some people. So with that being said, welcome to Gates Open Media. Here we go. Bang bang boogie. Yeah. What he said? Bang bang boogie. Yeah. Bang bang boogie. That's what we do, baby. That's what we do. Got my little new little logo up there. Been trying to do some little things, clean it up a little bit, make it look a little better. So anyway, y'all go check me out though at Gates Open Media on YouTube. As we try to make this thing grow, continue to make this thing grow. So with that being said, anyway, Magic Johnson says the Lakers should run it back again with Russ, AD, and LeBron. Now, that sounds ridiculous because I've stated, and I'm going to continue to state, that this year's Lakers team is the worst team in NBA history. Yeah, I said it.
Shots fired!
So what now?
Shots fired!
The worst team in NBA history. That's what we're talking about right now. Reason I say that, you got 5 Hall of Famers, 4 top 75 players of all time, and you can't even make the play-in. They give you the play-in. You can't even make the play-in game, but that's all right. It's just terrible. It's just terrible. So we're talking about Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson was the one that said that Russell Westbrook wasn't playing well. Not only that, he also came out recently and said that the Lakers and LeBron should have gotten DeMar DeRozan wanted to come over and be a Laker, wanted to come back home and be a Laker. But they nicked that in the bud, and when they got Russell Westbrook. So they've only played 20 games together, right? So you telling me, even though they've want to play 20 games together, you haven't seen a large enough sample size to say, hey, they just need to can this. I've seen a large enough sample size to say, hey, they need to can this. There's no way in heck that they can run this back again. Now, they may be forced to run it back again simply because next year, I believe Russell Westbrook is $47 million. So I don't know how they're going to get off of that contract. Some kind of way, maybe they can get a not Bradley Beal, but I can't think, John Wall. But I think that'll be the only possible way because I think Russell Westbrook's stock has gone down this year. Anthony Davis' stock has gone down this year. LeBron's stock has gone down this year. Obviously, LeBron has gotten older. He's out there, you know what I'm saying, stat padding. Call it what it is. He's stat padding to try to get this the championship this year. Not the championship, but the scoring title this year. So that may happen. 37, that'd be a nice narrative for him. But it's just a narrative because, he's cheating the game, if you ask me, simply because he said he's having the time of his life in the worst, absolutely worst season he's had I believe, outside of probably his first or second year in the league. This may be the worst season he's had, not including statistics. But defensively, he's not doing anything on the defensive end. But to say that you're having the time of your life, I mean, when we're talking basketball, when we're talking life, I get it. But when we're talking basketball sense, that makes no sense. You're having the time of your life and you won't even make the play-in game. And that's why I continue to say that this is the worst team in NBA history. Call it what you want. Y'all can call me a hater. Y'all can call me whatever you want to call me. But go back and look. Whenever you've seen 5 Hall of Famers, 5 first ballot Hall of Famers without question, not be able to get in the playoffs, but not only that, they have given you the opportunity to get into the play-in game, and you won't even do that. There's 4 games left on the schedule, and it's not impossible, but it's next to impossible that the Lakers will actually make the playoffs off this play-in game. So, look, y'all keep what LeBron told us to do, keep that same energy. But when Magic said they need to run it back, that makes absolutely no sense. Yes, they've been hurt. AD's been hurt. LeBron has been hurt. Russ is the only one that hasn't been hurt. They made him basically miss one game, claiming he was hurt, but whatever. Talking about his back or something like that. But obviously, we know he wasn't hurt. So, how are we going to say run it back again? Now, they may be forced to run it back, but they're going to have to run it back and definitely change that thing up some. With LeBron on the floor, we see Russ is having a terrible year while he's playing with LeBron. Not trying to hate on LeBron, but that is what it is. Now, when he plays with AD, he plays better. He plays better with AD than he does LeBron. What I said now? Shots fired on that one. Yeah, he plays better with AD than he does with LeBron. But historically, Russ has played better being a second fiddle compared to being a third, or whatever they want to call it in this big three. So the Lakers are going to have to do something to get this thing headed in the right direction next year. And I don't think running it back with all 3 is going to help. Now, if you get all 3 healthy, I still think they might be a 6 through 8 seed team, maybe, with all 3 of them healthy, because they didn't play well together anyway. Then now that also the narrative is Kendrick Nunn. He's been hurt all year. Oh, if we didn't have Kendrick Nunn, I believe AD said he would have liked to see if what they would have been able to do if they were healthy. I think we know who they are. We are who we thought they were. In the beginning of the year, we said, just backing off of what Charles Barkley said, and I also said it, but they were too old. They're flat out just too old to get up and down that court. To play the style of basketball that they need to play to be able to win is they have to slow the pace down. Russ plays the game too fast. He cannot be the point guard while LeBron is in the game and him running the ball up and down the floor like that, because LeBron, he's old. Everybody else is old. Carmelo Anthony, Ariza, whatever his name is, all them cats are old. So with Russ just getting the ball out the basket, running down the court, that's not going to be good. What they have to do is get the ball, slow the pace down, and that slows the other team down indirectly sometimes, obviously. They can still kind of speed it up a little bit, but for the most part, it'd be to slow it down. They can set up their offense and run what they want to run. But like I say, run this thing back. Laker Nation does not want to see this ran back. Trust me. You got LeBron saying keep the same energy. Oh, he had an apology. Since he had that apology, I believe the Lakers are 10-20 or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but the record's terrible anyway. Also, we had LeBron crying to play without any fans after he had already said, "Hey, let's during the bubble, I play this game for the fans. I never want to play with no fans." Now he's asking to play with no fans. Come on, man. Like you can't run this back. You cannot. The Lakers absolutely cannot run this back. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. And the thing about it, they're going to be almost forced to run it back. I don't know what they can do with Westbrook other than trying to get John Wall because they're also just about equal contracts. And I think where's John Wall at? Washington, I think. Wherever he's at, I think they'll be willing to do the trade because at least you have a player playing that you're not giving away for free, or you're just not paying him to do nothing. Basically, right now they're paying John Wall to sit at home, sit to the crib and do nothing and make $40-some million a year. So that will be, unless somebody can put together some type of package, but who's going to put together that type of package for a Russell Westbrook who has been declining in his abilities, and his stock this year obviously has went down. So unless some team can come up with some type of package with some younger players for Westbrook, I don't see a team that actually really wants Westbrook like that to pay him that much. Any team, like, is he bringing in people to the stadium like that? Is he must-see basketball? I don't think Russ is must-see basketball right now. I don't think he's that in his career anymore. I don't think he's putting any seats any butts in the seats. Can he still be a starter in this league? Yes, depending upon the team he's on. But to run this back, I think that is absolutely crazy for Magic to even say. But it may be forced to do it. So maybe that's why he's actually saying it. So right now, as we switch gears a little bit, talk about this scoring title. Right now, we got basically three players in there: Giannis, LeBron, and Jokic. No, Embiid. I'm sorry. Embiid, LeBron, and Giannis. And I think Embiid and LeBron are even closer. So I don't think Giannis really cares about it. Giannis really cares about winning the championship. So I'm just going to toss him out of the whole conversation and focus on Embiid and LeBron. For Embiid, I think obviously for LeBron, year 19, 37 years old, he wants to push that narrative. He's been pushing that narrative this year about he wants to be known as a scorer. So what better to say, hey, 37 years old, I want a scoring title. I mean, because the naysayers, his fans are going to say, he's 37, he won a scoring title. They don't care about the defensive end of the ball. They don't care about it at all. All they want to see is the offense and what he's doing. I mean, even all the top analysts are saying he don't play any defense, but they don't care about that. But hey, that's what they care about in the basketball game is just scoring. Embiid. And I believe Embiid really wants it because he wants that MVP as well, simply because he said, I don't think that they like me. This, that, and the other, kind of crying about it. And I think he's trying to, create some publicity so they'll actually vote for him to get the MVP. My personal opinion on that, well, that'll come in a second. But I don't think LeBron, if LeBron play any of these last 4 games, he's going to be try to score 38, 40, 45 points a game these last couple games, only to hold Embiid off. Because if Embiid at any point looks like he's actually going to pass LeBron, I mean, he's right there anyway, because they're at like 30.1 and 30.6. And, I don't know the exact numbers. I looked at it earlier, but I forgot. But anyway, they're right there. and I believe they both have 4 games left. So it really can go anyway. And I think LeBron is kind of milking this ankle stuff. I don't think his ankle's that messed up that he couldn't play. Um, y'all already know Cole Jordan would have played because they want the fans that pay that hard earned money to come in and their kids can see them play, or even an adult, whoever it is. These guys will be out there on the floor if possible. So LeBron is just trying to get the scoring title. You have to play 58 games to be eligible. Now, here's a dark horse I heard from Two Raw Sports. Y'all can check him out if y'all like. I got this from him, but I think Kevin Durant is in there. He hasn't played. He only have like 51 games this season, I believe. But they said if you do the averages by 58 games and you're still the leader, then you can still win the scoring title. So people was talking about, and as I try to kind of switch gears, KD stat pattern. Is KD stat pattern? You best believe it. You best believe KD is stat pattern. Why is KD stat pattern? He's stat pattern simply because he probably wants to get that scoring title as well. Because think about it. If it's possible, I'm not 100% sure it's possible, but that's what I was told. Well, I didn't say that's what I was told, but that's what I heard on Two Raw Sports. So if it's possible, yeah, he want to do it. KD deep down, I don't even think it's really deep, but if you was to go into his psyche, I guarantee he wants to take that scoring title away from LeBron. Guaranteed. Just like he went to Golden State. He don't want LeBron to get them chips because KD wants to be considered the best player in the league. And some do, some don't. I've been one that's saying I think KD is the best in the league, but I will say I'm kind of leaning Giannis too. And I thought I'd never say that, but KD deep down inside definitely wants to get that scoring title if it's possible. Like I said, you have to school. Typically, you have to play 58 games, and I think he'll have 51, 52 games by the end of this year, maybe 55, something like that. But if you do the averages, still by 58, and you're the leader, then you can be considered the scoring champ. So we'll see if that's true at the end of the season. We'll see what KD do. We'll see what if LeBron play another game. They say basically he was about done for the season, but we'll see. They have 4 games. I think they got a game tonight. Matter of fact, I'll check that out here pretty soon. But yes, it's KD stat pattern. KD is 100% stat pattern. Why? I believe he wants to try to get that scoring title and snatch it right up under from right up under LeBron and Embiid. But I think there's a difference when we talk about stat. I mean, stat pad and stat pad. There's no really right way to see it, really. But at the end of the day, when you don't put any effort on the defensive end, and you go to a team like who's the LeBron I'm playing Sacramento and say I'm a motherfucking problem. Come on, man. He's doing it the wrong way, and that's the problem I have with it. He doesn't play any defense, but then he yells at everybody to play defense. He isn't doing anything but on the offensive end. We've seen numerous times. So you can't call me a hater because we've seen numerous times where LeBron has did nothing on it. You see him trying to hustle to get in a low post position to get the ball. His teammates shoot the ball, miss. And he just hangs his head down. And then they got the ball back. Then he reposts up. They miss. He put his head down. Then his man goes down on the fast break, basically. It wasn't even a fast break, basically, but in transition and score the basketball because he's hanging his head on the offensive side of the court. Come on, man. Make it make sense. Y'all want to get on me and say, oh, you a hater. That's y'all number one word or phrase or whatever you want to call it. But I'm looking at the games. I'm looking at seeing what's actually going on here. Now, y'all just love LeBron so much he can't do any bad, but y'all want to just call us haters. You know, I seen a in the sports zone. I seen a terminology. Uh, dude used what was it? Jordan butt eaters or some crazy mess. I don't know what it was, but anyway, um, it was kind of funny. But y'all can't sit up here and say that things aren't. LeBron is like really doing this offensively. I mean, yes, but if he's just conserving his energy only to play offense, what do we have? Is that basketball? No, that's trying to steal from the game, so to speak. You know, but is KD stat padding? Yes, he is, but he's just not doing it at a level. Man, I'm gonna have to find that game. But there was a game where there was literally about 10 seconds left in the game. The Lakers were down about 10 to 12 points, and LeBron gets a little 2 point layup. Like, come on, bro, for real? Is that what we doing now? And y'all want to say the man ain't stat pad? He's doing this and he ain't doing that. Y'all just hating. No, that's not true. We're looking at the game. And once again, he said keep the same energy. He's the one that said, "Oh, well, let's play without no fans because he can't take it." What? What? Hold up.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Bang, bang, boogie. Got to be more careful, boy. I tell you, got to be more careful. Man, come on, man. I feel like that's like a high school move. Oh, the fans are doing this, and I can't. I mean, I don't understand. I don't even see it as a high school move. That's man, you getting paid beyond millions of dollars to go out there and play a game that has brought you generational wealth, and you get mad at the fans because they hackle you. My bad. Happens all the time. Been happening before you came into the league and happened once you get out the league. So it might as well hang that up. Now, for the last one, who's the NBA MVP of this year? Man, I mean, you got Embiid, you got John Morant. You had Steph there for a while, but he fell off. Some people want to say LeBron. Like, I don't. If you don't make the playoffs, you shouldn't even be in the discussion as an MVP. That shouldn't even be a thing. Then you got Giannis. Who else? I don't know. Maybe um um Doncic, but I don't think him. I'm gonna say, in my opinion, the league's MVP is the Joker. Joker been balling. You got Murray hurt, and he got Porter hurt. Um, he's out there doing everything. I think he'll be the only player in NBA history to have like 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, 1,000 assists, or something like that. That man has been absolutely balling, and I think he needs to be the MVP simply because Embiid has had a second fiddle there. You know, James Harden, yeah, old boy was hurt. Or not, I'm sorry, not hurt. He wasn't even playing hurt. I don't know what he was doing. Ben Simmons, anyway. Um, so, but Jokic has done more with less, and he's done it all season long. So, my opinion, that's where it goes. Then you got Giannis. Giannis, obviously, he's balling, but he has all the pieces there. They have all the pieces to the puzzle there. And then Denver Nuggets. I mean, if I look at their record and standings and all that good stuff right now, let's see where my app at. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Playoffs. And Denver's at the 5 seed, 47-32, with not another superstar on the team. Come on, man. You got to give it to them. 47-32, the 5 seed. You got to give it to them. And the Lakers sitting down here at 31-47. Got to be more careful. In the 11th seed, can't even make the play-in game. 4 games left. Worst team in NBA history. Yeah, I said it. Lakers are the worst team in NBA history. You have 5 Hall of Famers, 4 top 75 players of all time. I don't even want to hear you. But anyway, I think Jokic is your MVP. We're going to see what they can do if they can get somebody back here in the playoffs. Just to recap, I believe, yes, KD is stat padding, but he's stat padding different than LeBron. He's actually trying to play some defense. Scoring title, I think at the end of the day, LeBron going to figure out a way to get it. You know, when you play on a team that's so bad, I remember they used to say, well, somebody got to score. Well, guess what? Somebody got to score. The Lakers aren't going to just sit LeBron if he wants to play. And what LeBron has the pass to go out there and do whatever he wants on the court. He want to jack up a 3, he can jack up a 3. Whatever he wants to do, he's going to get his points, not care about anybody else. And that's what he's going to do. And the Lakers aren't going to do anything about it. So I think LeBron will get the NBA scoring championship this year, unless for whatever reason he absolutely does not play and Embiid can actually push through and get it. Or that scenario with KD. I don't know if that's actually true, but that's what I heard. So possibly KD, but I think LeBron's going to push through and get it. And if he has to play, he's going to come out and play and try to score 60 points in a game or something like that. Something crazy. But I don't want him to get it. I'm gonna be straight up honest. I don't want him to get it simply because he's not doing it the right way. So y'all call me a hater. Y'all call me what you want. You ain't call me what you want. But doesn't make a difference. You know, he go out there and score all these points, and they're all meaningless. They're all meaningless. At least, I mean, goodness, you can't get your team to the play-in game. Man, I don't want to hear nothing else, man. And I was doing a recap, my bad. And Magic Johnson says the Lakers should run it back again. No, sir. No, they may be forced to, but they shouldn't if they can get out of a deal with somebody, trade AD. I don't know if they're going to be able to trade Russ. Like I say, the only contract that's going to be equal is like John Wall. I can see that happening simply because John Wall isn't playing and they're just giving him money basically, and their contracts are about the same. Other than that, unless somebody put together a big deal with some, lower tier players to equal that contract of Russell Westbrook, I don't see that happening. So they may be forced to run it back again, but if they can not run it back again, I think that's going to be better for Laker Nation. And yeah. That's it. But hey, we coming back, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, Monday through Thursday, 9:30 p.m. We gonna start making this thing rock. Y'all can see I made a little change, got my little logo up there. You know what I mean? Always, man. Comment, subscribe, hit the Cash App. Gates Open Media on YouTube. I changed the name. People were saying it was too long. Man, I just got a call. I don't know if I can take this call right now, cuz you're gonna be on live. This guy. What's going on, sir? Hey, hold on 1 second. Hey y'all, I gotta roll. So we're gonna go out like this, like we always do.
What's up? Yeah. Been waiting a while.
Yes, sir.
Been through a lot.
Yeah.
For this moment right here. Yeah. It's for the girl that's sexy.
Say that one more.
Listen.
Lady, I'm ready. Said I'm sorry.
Yeah, where at? Get that.
I need a love face like till I'm finished. I won't stop till I find my lady. Is she you?
Sick and tired of wondering, is my special lady waiting?
true. No waiting, no down, no playing around. Yeah. There is no prenup, just affection and commitment. If you're out there listening, I'm calling you, girl. So looking for love. Said I'm searching for love. Lady, I'm ready. I need a love face like till I'm finished. I won't stop till I find my lady. It's you. In and out relationships.
Yeah, we back.
Memories past tense, yeah. So what do I do? I'm holding on. No, I let them go. I've searched the world over.
I gotta bring that new music in too, though. Tomorrow we're gonna have a new music.
I refuse to quit now. I'm in my vows. I'm ready for love. I'm searching. Have you seen?
Like I say,
Have you seen my baby?
they don't make that like this no more. They don't make it like this no more. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna find my little dad.
That's me.
That's a little blonde, baby.
That's me.
Yeah, yeah. Come on. Come on. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I need a love face like till I'm finished. I won't stop till I find my lady. It's you.
Yeah, we gonna be back, baby. We gonna be back. Hey, man, y'all check your boy out. You know what I mean? Y'all check me out Monday through Thursday, 9:30 p.m. where it's going down. Also, check out Sin Politic. Y'all like, comment, subscribe over there. Like, comment, subscribe over here. Gates Open Media. We're going to be doing some big things on behind the scenes. Woo, woo. With that being said, got to be more careful. Boy, I tell you, we out.